O around the Love quilt block, and I am going to have a new little quilt block that will go with this that combines a heart with this one, so that you have, this is almost like an Irish chain if you combined these quilt blocks together. So it really makes a fun repeating pattern as a quilt block in general, if that's all you used it for. But we are making this for the Live Well Live Strong quilt. The Live Well Live Strong quilt has 26 blocks. It is a sampler quilt, and we are the 26 blocks, each one has a different aspect about women's wellness about the block. And so this week the block is all about love. And hi Robin, how are you? It's so good to see you. So it's all about love today, and we have a little teeny tiny version that we're going to be doing on Wednesday at noon. Hi Sarah, hi Liz boys. And this is a little tiny version of the Live Well Live Strong quilt that is foundation paper piece. So Wednesday we'll make this one, and today we are making the large standard size one that you see in the 60 by 60 behind me, but also the bed runner, and then the king, queen, bowl, and whatever else, twin. So anyways, let's get started on our quilt block today, because there is lots of love going around about Valentine's Day, and I'm going to have a fun surprise bonus for you that I will share with you a little bit later this week. So let's go ahead and change our views. So I've got lots of little hearts around and things like that, because it's just a fun time of the season to share love, to share kindness, and all that kind of stuff. I started sewing this quilt block for you guys. It's a pretty simple one, but if you repeat this quilt block over and over again, you will have an Irish chain pattern. So let me go ahead and bring this over to you, but this is a great quilt block. But you can see when it's repeated on a diagonal, you've got like an Irish chain going on. Let me turn it this way so you can see all the reds going this way and all the red, the pinks coming the other direction. But we're going to have an alternating quilt block that I'm going to make for you guys that has a heart in it, so that we can have like an alternating XO heart quilt together. So we'll work on that. But I started sewing this one for you guys. I have this section right here sewn together. It's a very simple quilt block. And I have this section right here sewn together. Now what we're going to do is we are going to just sew together this 4 patch right here. I've already sewn this one together right here. And I'm going to go ahead and put these two together. And then we're going to just build out this quilt block. Super simple quilt block. It's all about love, and there are so many fun things that you can do with each one of these quilt blocks. And I think it's really fun to see the things that we can make and that we can create. So let's go ahead and lay this down right here. I might actually heat up my little iron too. So let's go ahead and open this up, and we're going to need to press that open. So I'm going to grab my pressing mat, put it on top of my design board. I'm just going to go ahead and bring that over so it's nice and pressed. I always like to press before I sew things together. So we're going to go ahead and have these squares alternate, and they're going to be consistent with your pinks lining up and your reds lining up. So let's go ahead and put these right sides together. Let's match our center seam. So this is just a really simple quilt block that's just so easy. Just a simple 4 square in the center of this, and then you've got it kind of sashed along the way, but it does have a really fun repeating pattern that you would see in an Irish chain quilt. You might see it a little bit smaller, but this is definitely a quilt block that you can use for many other purposes, and is a traditional quilt block that we will see in many different quilts through the centuries. So anyways, that's what I like about the Live Well Live Strong quilt, is it kind of represents other things than just the quilt itself. Okay, let's go ahead and press this open again. Make sure our seams matched. Let's see how I did. Looks pretty good there. I think I got a matched seam. So let's go ahead and put on these sashing strips. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to keep, as I look back down, I'm going to keep these reds going and the pinks going this way. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on that so I don't make a mistake. I'm now going to take this sashing light pink section, and push it through here. And let me get it started. Sorry. Let's get going. It's wanting to eat it. Okay, don't eat the love we have here today. Okay, so love is an important aspect to have in our lives. When we have love and when we're genuine and people can feel our kindness and our genuineness towards others, it definitely makes our life better and it improves our wellness. So yes, Sarah, you have that little iron too. I love that little dude. I really do. It's so nice to just grab, kind of press some of these little seams, and I just keep seeing pretty things come together. So anyway, so yes, Linda, I love to press everything too. I know, it's funny. In fact, Dolores, that is usually, and sometimes her profile name comes up as Alma Rast, but Dolores Rast, she got a rolling file drawer underneath her sewing desk or sewing platform that she has put on a pressing mat. And on that pressing mat, she just pulls it out and she has it like right here next to her. Oh, I can see my cell phone sitting there. So anyway, but I thought that was really a fun thing that Dolores has. She was showing me how she has done tons of cleaning, and boy, she really only has a couple UFO projects to do. I was so admired her. That was something that she worked on hard last year. Okay, so let's go ahead and match these together. So once again, we're going to take this top sashing block and we're going to match our seams up, and I'm going to go ahead and stick a pin in it because I do want to make sure that these seams match. So we're going to go ahead and put this on here. So love is not about just having a companion. Love is also in families. Love is also with children and with lots of other things. And there's so many people that need to feel loved in the world, and so many people that just don't have that. So it's a very generous gift that we can offer to others. And I think sometimes the true form of love is actually love where we are loving people that are difficult to love. Don't you think? You know, Robin, I've got some UFOs that I want to do because I guess I've got UFOs to do too. And I'd like to get some of those accomplished. So, yep, I've got lots of UFOs also. So, slowly but surely, we can get our UFOs done. But anyway, sometimes the greater love is when we love people that are hard to love. That is like a true form of love, and a true expression of love is what we love people and express love to people that are sometimes difficult to love and that are maybe can be frustrating at times, right? So those are the people, and that's the time when our love is trying at times, but it's definitely a good love to learn, is to learn to love those that are harder to love than others. So, you know, there's a scripture, and it's in John, but it's about, what reward have ye, if you, well, how does it go? I don't know. But it's like, what reward do you have if you just love people that are easy to love? So is how the scripture goes. And, you know, we really have a great reward, and we really stretch ourselves when we love people that are sometimes harder to love, and we reach out with kindness to people. So we always want to have good boundaries, right? Do you sell the board that you have laid your pieces on? You know, Sarah, I do have design boards for sale. And if I don't have this particular size, I can grab more. But I love these design boards. I really do. They just kind of keep my pieces in. And what size is this one? This is like a 14-inch design board. And I would really recommend the 14-inch size. So if I don't have them on my website right now, I will look and I will get some more in stock. But I do love these design boards. And this 14-inch is kind of the perfect size. It's not 18-inch, it's not a 12-inch, and it's not a 10-inch. I do like the 14, 15-inch size. So I don't know, I can keep my pieces here, and if I lift my pieces up to go somewhere. Okay, so you guys look at that. This is a super easy quilt block to do. So you can imagine if you made something for Valentine's with this, or had it offsetting with a different heart block in between, It would really is a fast sew and a fast project. So let's see here. Yes, Robin, an elderly parent that tries your patience. You are right about that. I have definitely experienced those things as I've done caregiving, and I've had elderly parents, and they've got tons of questions, and sometimes they call you with the same question over and over, or sometimes, you're right, sometimes with an elderly parent or any parent that you might have, definitely that's a time that tries your patience, and you have a greater reward expressing that love and just hugging them and having them feel that love without strings attached. You know, loving people without strings attached, I think, is really important too. So anyways, that's my little thing on love. I have a worksheet for you guys. I will have it for you on Wednesday, but look at these great blocks. You can see, I wish I had a design board that was easy to show you of the repeating nature of these. So, but we are going to come back on Wednesday, and I will publish something for you guys to see the repeating nature of these. But you can see right here how beautiful that is. I'm sorry, when I look, it's a little backwards, that repeating nature of this. And then if you had an offsetting block that was a heart or whatever, which, you guys, if you're thinking about making something for Valentine's Day, I've got this free pattern at stitchesquilting.com. This is the Healthcare Hero one. Let me see what I have behind me. This might be another Healthcare Hero one. We made them in all the different sizes. This was just a pillow throw, so this is a free pattern. There's even the size that's 60 by 60 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize this so it's perfect for the 12.5 inch size. And we're going to kind of put it in there and alternate it with the block. So I thought that would be a fun thing to do. But if you just want to make something simple and fun that's large, there is this free pattern. It's, what's the name of the free pattern, you guys? Help me really fast. Wait, we are all, no. Oh my gosh! What is the name? It's the heart free pattern on my website. It's called, what did I put this? Hearts Around the World, I think is one of them. And then, You Are Loved Heart. So it's a You Are Loved Heart quilt. So there it is. That's the free one that's on the website. And it comes in all the different sizes. So 60 by 60 inches and smaller. But I thought it'd be fun to offset it with our love heart and kind of experiment with some different ways to do that. So I love you guys so much, and I'm hoping that you're looking forward to this day of Valentine's Day and to share our love unconditionally with others and to show kindness to others too. So I love you guys. I'll be back on Wednesday, and I will have some fun surprises for you throughout the week, and I will publish those and also send out some emails with that too. So anyways, see you guys a little bit later. Love you guys so much. We'll have fun, and let's look forward to our Valentine's